Ladies and gentlemen, this is an announcement video, or I wouldn't really say announcement video, but this is a video to talk about all of the live streams for my Twitch and for YouTube, and the reasons as to why they get cut out, or the bad qualities and stuff like that. And I'm here to explain as to why, the reason, and as to how maybe it's better if I just stay in making videos. This is full on seriousness. I will have gameplay in the background so that way you guys just won't hear like so that way you guys won't have to deal with like just a boring voice while pretty much just going ahead and just looking at Trevor Belmont just looking around. But anyways, I wanted to go ahead and explain and tell you guys one of the reasons as to why the quality and why I cut off whenever I'm doing streaming. Now it's different on Twitch and it's different on YouTube. Twitch, if the quality is pretty bad, it'll actually shut off. Nobody can see the stream or hear the audio of the stream. All they can do is just hear my mic, which is upsetting. Over here on YouTube, sometimes there'll be like a little bit of a freeze or like a little cut or whatever you would like to call it. And sometimes, and not sometimes, but the quality is just, it's just bad. It's terrible. No matter how hard or how bad I try to go ahead and make it as good as I can, it just turns out terribly every single time. And I am very sorry about that. I tried many times to go ahead and see if I could fix that. But the main thing is the internet. Now the internet here in the Philippines is slow, and I mean very slow. Because believe it or not, whenever I was doing live streams back in the US, those live streams were actually better. And I mean, the quality was better, there was no cuts or anything. The internet was better over there. So, thing is that even though I thought it was the internet and all that, sometimes the internet over here would be very good and sometimes it would be very bad. It really depended as to how much internet people were using, how much internet people are using here, and how much bandwidth they're taking and all that. Likewise, for whenever I'm uploading videos, sometimes I'll upload them because of how good the quality is. Not the quality, but how fast it'll upload, or how slow it'll upload, depending on the internet once more. Now, one of the reasons, like I said, the internet, found out on how slow the internet is pretty much, and so me and my family were thinking that we should go ahead and we should go and put it up to the max. That's where the very upsetting part comes in, is that we are at the max. Here in the Philippines, the internet is not good even in the max, which is upsetting to say the least. If there was a way that I could get US internet here, then I would in a heartbeat. But unless we move back to the US, or unless something happens to where they find out a way to bring up the internet over here, I think it's best if I just stick with normal videos and all that. That's why recently I've been going back to making just normal videos, because the live streams are very bad and on how they keep cutting. I don't want you guys to just go ahead and just lose interest in just seeing some terrible quality. The quality of my videos are way better than the quality of my streams, I'll tell you that. But for me, it's best if I just go ahead and just stick with videos. Now, that's not saying that I'm gonna stop doing streaming. What I mean is that I'm not gonna be streaming as much as I used to. And whenever I stream, I might stream because something important happened, or maybe an event, something like that. But until then, this is pretty much how it's gonna be now from then on. I'm sorry for the ones that do watch my streams and love it and like talking to me on the group chat. I really appreciate to all of you guys, and I'm sorry that I need to do this, because if I don't, I'm pretty much, I guess you could say I'm pretty much failing you guys, and I don't want to fail you guys. I don't want to fail this channel. I don't want to fail anything. And one of the things that on my past live streams, I would always tell you guys, just wait until June. Wait until June. Wait until June. Something's gonna come up on June. An announcement. Here's one of the announcements. That the announcement that I was actually hoping on doing was saying that the qualities was gonna get better, because I thought that we had a chance to get to the max. I didn't know that we were already at the max, so if anything, whenever I was saying wait until June, that would pretty much be me making the announcement saying that the quality will be getting better, it'll be more smoother, it won't freeze anymore, etc. That was one of the announcements. And the second announcement, I might as well go ahead and say it, this June, is that either next month or the month after, I will have a new channel. Now, that's not to say that I'm done with this one, but the thing is that I'm gonna be having a second channel to where it is pretty much just VTubing, because on this channel that you're watching right now, you've seen my face. Almost everybody has seen my face that has subscribed and all that. And I've changed my icon and all that, and I had no choice but to change everything ever since I got hacked on one video to where I actually explain it all. Link will be in the description for that one. But I will be having a second channel. I already made the second channel. I'll put that in the description if you guys want to go ahead and subscribe to that. But anyways, another thing that is not going to happen anymore is on all these Dead by Daylight videos, the ones that I have made too, that was called Random Moments with Me and Master of Voices. Those videos are done, unfortunately. Something happened to where no longer hang out and all that. And now another thing that I realized is that I'm starting to do more Dead by Daylight than pretty much any other game. And that's not to say that Dead by Daylight is going to be my main now, but I will be doing more Dead by Daylight, like how I did with those two videos that I recently made. The first one with the building Springtrap and all that for beginners, whenever he first came out. And the second one to where I got a win and I played as each legendary, including the OG Springtrap. Those links will also be in the description below if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. And what's to come in the future? What's to come in the future is, like I said, the new channel. One of the reasons as to why I haven't posted anything in that channel yet is because I am actually going to be having a new VTuber model that might actually surprise you all. And it's I guess you could say it's a very huge custom made one. The one that I'm using right now is also custom made, but it's not as good quality as the one that will be coming soon. But anyways, not only that, I will be heading back into college soon, but I will not have it to where, I guess you could say, to where I pretty much just can't make videos, period. But I will try it on my free time or lunch break or any break, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, this is a little announcement. I know that some of it is upsetting. Some of you guys are confused. And I know on my last video I did say that I might live stream this game, Dead by Daylight. But the thing is that it can't work. I'm sorry, it can't work. And I know that some people, friends and family, have actually asked to see if they could be special guests. People like Eevee and all that, Evolution, Master of Voices, and all that, as to how they all wanted to go ahead and be special guests in my live streams. How they've actually been special guests in the past, on my past live streams. And unfortunately, if you guys are watching this, unfortunately, that will not really happen anymore, unfortunately, which really does suck. It actually hurts me to see that on how bad the internet is, to where it's so bad to where I can't even have it to where it's a smooth live stream to where it won't freeze. And that's very upsetting that the internet that we're in right now is the max. There is no more going up. Like I said, if something happens or something pops up that has effect on the live stream or has effect on the channel, I will make a video talking about that. And I will also go ahead and I will make a video announcing the second channel and everything about the second channel that is going to be happening and all that, because I will be playing different games on there. That channel will be a full-on VTubing like the one that I have now. For now, I guess you could say I'm done showing my face. I'm done showing my face for multiple reasons. I know you guys are confused. Some are personal, and some is just because I just feel like VTubing is, to me, I see it as pretty much showing your own personality as a character and all that. But anyways, hope you guys do understand. I apologize in advance for all of this that's happened, especially with the live streams. I am very sorry for failing you guys with all the low qualities and all the freezings and stuff. Try, and I'm going to be more, I'll be doing more videos than I am with streams. I hope you guys do understand that. If I could, I would go ahead and see if there was a way to where I could get at least one more build up for the internet to see if I could at least have it to where it stops freezing. But anyways, I hope you guys understand. I'm not gonna say like how I normally say it in any of my videos, the one about the please like, share, blah blah blah. I'm just gonna say, I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys aren't too upset or aren't too mad at me. I'm sorry for pretty much failing with the live streams. I should have realized it a long time ago. But anyways, I'll go ahead and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Next video, I personally don't know. Right now I'm just still trying to go ahead and process all this stuff that's happening right now. Anyways, I'll go ahead and talk to you guys later, and I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. See you guys next time.